Hey everyone, welcome back to the TimeShot Server. This is episode 100. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. 100 episodes have gone by so fast, and it's been about, let's see, I think that I joined TimeShot around February of 2014. So it's been about a year and, how many months is that? 3 months? A year and 3 months. Wow. 100 episodes later. Amazing. I was just watching, actually. I wanted to reflect a little bit. Do a little reflection and reminisce a little bit about the early days when I first joined. And so I watched back my first episode and kind of looked at like how Spawn looked and, you know, what I had talked about during that first episode. I even talked about some goals that I had for this series. And yeah, I've fulfilled some of them and I haven't. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it. But yeah, Spawn looks so much different than it did back then. It was just, I think it was just really just a bunch of dirt, and then I think they were forming some basic roads. And then there was only really a couple houses here. There was Liam's house, which was right here, his old Spawn house that he had. And then there was like Magnus had like a mushroom hut of sorts, kind of where the graveyard is now. And then the sign farm. So really, the only thing that's really stayed intact was our flower, our poppy, the Spawn poppy, and then the sign farm here just keeps growing. And I don't think we can get rid of this thing now. There's no way that this is going anywhere. I think it's kind of our nice Spawn farm. So yeah, it was kind of interesting to watch back that. And yeah, talking about things that I did fulfill and didn't fulfill. You know, I set out to never craft a crafting table, and let's look at my achievements right now. And it still shows I haven't done that a year and 3 months later. I still haven't made one crafting table in this game, and therefore I haven't earned any of the other achievements beyond that. So I don't know if you guys knew that was one of my initial goals, but that was something I set out to do early on, and I've maintained it. And as I expected, people would start trolling me with it and messing with me about my crafting table restrictions. So Spawn does look a little different today than it has in the past. I think Poet and Win is what I think I saw those two working on the Spawn area here. And I saw them put in these beacons, which is pretty awesome. Now we have 4 beacons, although we still only have like a speed effect. So I don't know if maybe they just didn't have enough iron to give us all the effects or something. But yeah, we could probably get some more effects going here at Spawn. Also, I noticed this map. Somebody expanded it out a little bit on both directions. I don't know if this was them too, but yeah, it looks like actually it's all 3 directions. I think it went down to there before, and now it goes out to Wynn's Tower, you can see, and then all the way out to the ocean over here, way past Zeshan's old monument. That thing was huge. I didn't realize how big it was until I'm looking at it on here. And I think they're building a racetrack over here, which is pretty cool. I want to check that out soon. Let's see. And then, yeah, Poets. It goes to Poets. And then it almost makes it to, like, MK's. You can see her path here that she has. But it doesn't quite make it there to her base. And then Fabe's donation tower thing. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Getting bigger and bigger. So if we wanted to see the age of Codewing, it'd be way like still like maybe 3 or 4 maps over still, and it'd be out there. Yeah, whatever. I might end up mapping it when I'm out at my base sometime and try to just set up a small map there, because I think these do look really cool when you look at them from overhead. There's a duck there still. Yeah. Oh, it's got red eyes now too. Yep. So I wanted to reflect a little bit about some of my builds, too, that I've done throughout the server, because that's mainly the main thing you'll see here that we've worked on throughout the series. So the first one is our turtle hut. That was our Spawn house, right? I talked about it during the episode when I was building it, but the inspiration really came from Huck, actually. Huck was streaming Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, I think is what it was. And, yeah. There's this level in there that you have to, well, you ride on a giant turtle, and he has a big palm tree on his back, and like a little island almost. It was kind of cool. And so I took that, and I was like, you know, I think I could build something cool like that in Minecraft. And so that's what I decided to do for my Spawn house. Nice little wooden turtle, though, and I live inside of him. You know how it goes. And it's got his little, I decided to do mushrooms on his back rather than a palm tree. I thought that was a little bit more fitting when this was all dark forest, dark oak forest, and now it's mostly I guess it kind of looks like a plains, or maybe just a new hybrid biome that we've kind of created with a lot of different trees and grass and flowers and whatnot. So yes, this is the first house. And I spent a lot of time designing this. Even before I built it on here, I put it in creative. And I built a couple versions of it to kind of think about what I wanted to do. Most of the stuff on the inside was something that I came up with later, I think even during the episode. So this was all kind of like just spur of the moment stuff, whereas the outside was definitely more planned. And I typically will try to do that with some of the bigger builds I do. But yeah, I think it looks still really nice. Poet thinks these look like disco balls. I guess they kind of do. There's no other good way to light things. Give me another light block. Sky Pick Pop 8 is in here. And then our little enchantment room, which Poet continuously ruins by stealing the crafting table that sits here. But yeah, this little fun thing. Boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Yeah. Still works, kind of. I think you have to stand on top of it still. Yeah, I like it still. Oh, and I also worked a little bit on the basement here because it was kind of in disarray. So I decided to clean it up a little bit and give Kit Kat and Bar their own little beds that they have down here. So Kit Kat, Bar sleeping all down here. Very nice and cozy and comfortable for these cats, and far enough away where I don't have to hear their annoying meowing all the time. So yeah. And then these are just potion chests and stuff. Extra supplies I have down here. No potions in there. So yeah. It's been very interesting. Yeah, like I said, I did fulfill that one goal of never crafting a crafting table. One that I failed at pretty miserably, and I never really gave it a fair shot, I'd say, is the let's see, is the food challenge I kind of had. I said I only wanted to have fish as my main meal, and I failed at that so hard. Fishing takes a lot of time to do. To just collect your food, and then you go through it so fast, it doesn't offer that much great saturation. So I've never really attempted to do that very strongly. Oh, there's a chicken. That must be at the racetrack. I want to come look at. Oh, hi. Did you eat one of my cows? You're carrying beef, cooked beef, like someone killed a cow on fire. I want to come look at the cow farm because this was another thing that I did. Or the cow, not the cow farm. The cow sanctuary. What does it say on the front? Let's look. I forget what we called this. Yeah, Cow Island. Home of happy cows for life. Like they're trapped here for life. Nobody, I don't know if everybody got that joke. But that they're trapped here. They can't escape. Maybe I'll explain some of my lame jokes that I included. There's 4 or 5 buttercups right now. This phenomena of someone trolling me or legitimately some bug in the game where these cows seem to be duplicating themselves. I don't know. I still don't know. I think somebody's trolling me. That's what I've concluded. Like, I want to go in here and look. Is there any more? There's another one. There's 6 buttercups now. 6 buttercups, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. There is 6 cows in here named Buttercup. Who is doing this and why? And the Endermen keep griefing the land here. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Maybe I should light it up sometime. But then it's not nice. I don't want to do that. I don't want to light it up. Because then they can't ever sleep peacefully in here. Also, I've been doing a lot of Ender Pearl abuse. Way too much Ender Pearls all the time. So I've had a lot of different, what I'd like to call story arcs within the TimeShot series. And one of my favorite ones, too, was our pirate adventures that we had with Poet and Fabe. So I wanted to go into our little secret hideout base at spawn underneath Poet's tower that we built. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this kind of storyline a lot, and I enjoyed doing it with Poet and Fabe. We even had Liam was part of it, but that was kind of during his transition period of, hey, I'm kind of leaving YouTube. So he kind of bowed out after a while. But yeah, he helped a little bit, definitely with our flag and kind of that. He was involved with some of the storyline then, and then I think he just decided, you know, this isn't going to work. And he decided to bow out of it. So we got pirates, the Poet's Pirate Scepter in here. It doesn't say poets, but I guess it is our pirate scepter. And yeah, here's our little base where we stored all our gold. Maybe we'll take a visit out to the ship too. I think we still, well, no, I don't think there's a portal out there, unfortunately. Trying to think back. I think we only made it accessible by boat, I think. So it's a little bit of a trek to get there. So yes, and then obviously JFC storyline, which I hope you guys really enjoyed. That was a lot of fun too, and involving like 6 or 7 of us. It's quite entertaining to record, quite entertaining to come up with the ideas for it. He's still got a certified good building permit up here. I don't know what else he did with the back. I don't know. I don't want to know. But we'll see. Maybe some of these things, maybe we'll revisit them down the road too, because they were a lot of fun, and I think a lot of the community loved them a lot. So I don't think I really helped with much of these guys' bases. They've been working on themselves. Let's see. Yeah, and I didn't help with Jake's building either. He built that himself, but I was involved in those storylines and such. What else did I do? I guess I kind of helped with some of these starter farms that we have here, like this starter pen for the sheep, and then obviously the ones from last couple episodes of me and Jake, which Poet has ruined and killed all our cows, because Poet's a jerk, and that's what he does. Does jerk mean things. Jerk Poet. Yep, all the cows are gone, and we have none left at spawn. Yeah. Yep. I think I might take this. I kind of need... Well, the ender chest, I think it might have been Jake's. I'm going to take it, though. My ender chest now. Doing a lot of purling, too. So, I was kind of talking about the community a little bit there, too. And, you know, this whole series for me wouldn't have been possible without your guys' support, I think. All of your comments, your feedback, your tweets at us, the fan art, everything that you guys have done is awesome, and I totally appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to have all your support and everything, and just watching even. It means a lot to me that you guys are continually interested in what's coming on on TimeShot. Man, I'm losing my voice already. I don't know what's going on. Here's another build we helped with for sure, is the Nether Hub here. We had the old Nether Hub up. It's over, I think it's right there-ish. And then we decided that wasn't the greatest Nether Hub, so we decided to build a new one, and this is what we came up with. Fabe and MK did the design for the majority of it, and then a lot of us were executing and building it. I think I did probably the most, just because these types of tasks where you can just recreate almost from a blueprint, I don't know, sometimes I really enjoy those. Like, I had some screenshots from their creative world where they built this, and then I just went nuts and was like, okay, I can replicate all this, I can do this, I can do this, and started just knocking it out really fast. So I think I built probably the most of it, but then, yeah, obviously help from almost everybody on the server. My cat is in my face. What are you doing, cat? Weird. And almost everybody on the server, I think, helped with it too, and either in donations or just actually building it. So it's definitely a awesome team effort. Are we a team? Team TimeShot? Is that our team? Or are we a group? TimeShot group? I don't really know. But yeah, it looks so amazing still. I love this build. And with Optifine, it looks even better because it takes away that ugly nether fog. And then I like the connected glass textures a lot too. So it makes the sand timer, I think, look pretty cool. Let's pearl up there. I don't know if I've ever even gone up here with pearls. Yeah, this glass took a while to place too. I remember I did the obelisk here. Is this an obelisk? No, I don't think it is. Cat, you're standing right in front of the screen. I can't see where I'm going. Move, please. He never does this. He never is in my face. There must be something going on today. Maybe he needs me for something. I think he's just curious more than anything. Let's see. What else? Trying to think if there's other like connected nether type of builds that I've helped with. I don't really think so. I kind of helped Huck with his portal. I've helped several people with setting up portals and things like that because they needed a little bit of push. I helped Poet with the, what's that called? The Wither skeleton farm that we built over there. Trying to think. I dug out a tunnel over here to troll people with those guardians and made that giant guardian contraption for pranking Poet. Oh man, that was a lot of fun too. But that took so much time. There was so much planning that went into it, and then he just destroyed it all in like an hour. It was painful, but that's how it goes when you prank somebody. Whoa, cat, what are you doing? What you doing, cat? If you guys could see him, he's like pacing almost. He's trying to get higher and higher on my desk. I think he's gonna jump. He's going for it. Whoa! Man, I should have recorded that. He's way up on top of my desk. What the heck are you doing, cat? I'm looking up in the game, but I was actually looking up in real life. He's up there, guys. No, it's almost like the equivalent of being way up there. So, all right, we're going to head out to the Age of Codewing, our main kind of builds that we've been doing here. Yeah, I built this tunnel, which was a lot of fun too. I enjoyed doing very detailed designs. I think that's my favorite thing about when I build things, is try to make things really, really detailed and intricate, and all the things I try to do is trying to do that. So I liked kind of layering different things and coming up with these different designs. It's actually quite difficult to kind of place blocks in a pattern that looks interesting, that looks detailed. And so I think I did that pretty good with this tunnel. There's probably some tweaks in here and there that I could make, but I think overall it looks quite nice. Yeah, even though it is repeated a lot. And I think I tried to carry that out. I tried to capture kind of what my theme was at the Age of Codewing builds with these detailed builds, and trying to show that within my tunnel even. So yes, here we are. Was there a spider on my house? Spider up here on the stables. So the first build, if you remember here, let's kill him. The first build, if you remember, is the town center. And this was something I actually built before even, and I had designed it before, and I decided to re-implement it here and take what I had done before and improve upon it, make it more detailed. So that was a goal. I don't know if I even talked about it or not early on in the series, but I'm not the greatest builder, and I didn't feel like I was a very good builder. So that was something I wanted to do as part of the series too, was challenge myself to make like better builds, more interesting builds, more intricate things that were really kind of stunning to your eye. And I think that this one does that. Maybe other people disagree. Maybe people don't like my build style, but I really like how everything turned out here and how detailed everything is. Even in these little areas like this, I tried to make these really cool, visually stunning things. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty well for the most part. Hopefully you guys agree with that too. Let's see. Yeah, so this was kind of the first, our base build, and then our stuff in here. What was second? I think it might have been a house. I tried to build them in the order of the Age of Empires game, like where you would build things in the game. So like the second thing I think was this house, I think, because you always need to get more villagers. If you're familiar with the game, you need houses for villagers to live in, and yeah. It's that's just kind of how it goes. So we did this little house. Whoa. Whoa, come on, let me in the house. What's going on here? How come I can't get in my own house? What the heck is going on? Am I like lagged or something? That's weird. Yep, and our little house with our little table here. Can eat at, maybe, somehow. A little fireplace area that I was kind of hoping I would be able to put a fire in, but didn't work out. The house became a little bit too small, I think. Let's put this door back on. Does it work now? What the heck was that about? That was really weird. And then we have our little well here. So also I should mention that there's a lot of secrets that I haven't necessarily shown on camera. And I kind of left those open because I don't know. I wanted people to find them on their own and discover them on their own, whether that's people on TimeShot or someone who's downloaded the world and wanted to check it out. So one of my big secrets, I guess I'll talk about it now. It's episode 100. We can talk about it now. But one of my big secrets was I started to build this like underground cave system here. And there's a lot of entrances to it from throughout my builds that people don't know about necessarily, but I'll also reveal it, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm going to keep doing with it. Maybe I'll do more, and maybe you guys have some ideas for what I should do with it more to build kind of an underground base, but I'll show you it. So you go into the well, and then there's this little button hidden over here that you just tap, Opens up some pistons, and then you're right down into the little cave system. And like I said, it's just like intricate little tunnels and little break-offs here branching around. Like some of them lead to nowhere, some of them lead to other things. And I even like walking around down here, I get lost a lot and can't find out where I'm going. I think this is a dead end. I can't remember though. There's a part of it which, yeah, this is the part that kind of leads into a larger cave system that I've never really lit up. But there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of tunnels down here and a lot of entrances. So it's kind of fun. I think this connects, yeah, I remember this is now. This connects over into my pseudo mine shaft that I built, my fake mine shaft. And then this goes up to the mining camp, I think. That's what it is. So let's pop up here. And I think that even might have been one of the second, third builds I built out here. It was a little mining camp, very similar to the game too, where you have to collect your resources. And then I just tried to include different resources here that would make it kind of interesting for Minecraft. So this is our mining camp with our little furnace. Like, I like this type of detail. It really is cool to me that it's like cooking it, smelting it inside the furnace. And then you got your picks on the wall that you're going to go mine with. And then you got these lumps of ore that you're going to retrieve, and our little cart that carries away all the excess stone that you don't need. And yeah, I don't know, I really like those types of things, that adding that type of detail. So I think that really helps make builds even more interesting to look at. And our little chimney that we got on the top here. And I think this might have been the third one, our logging camp out here. Yeah, so we got a logging camp with all our, like, this is supposed to be like a sawhorse where you can cut them up into little bits, and then we have lots of different logs that we've collected out from our forest. And I tried to make it even match what kind of forest we have here. It's kind of some birch and it's kind of some oak, and so we have these oak and birch piles of wood out here strapped down to the ground with these rail. And then, yeah, our actual logging, I don't know what this thing is, contraption it's called. Logger? It's like this pulley. It's like a pulley system though, and you attach the logs to it and you can move them around and stack them. Yeah, I think that's what it's for anyways. Yes, so, and then I built these paths later to kind of tie it all together and with the rest of our builds. I got to do more out here. I'm like going back and seeing all the stuff I've done. It makes me want to build more. And now I can't remember which was next. I think it might have been the mill. The mill, which looks really cool too, I think. I really like it, and I've tried to tie the same kind of color schemes together in all of these with the brick, the I think this is blue stained clay, but it turns out a little bit purplish, and the oak wood are kind of the main three things. I did deviate from it here and there, but maybe it's just brick, wood, and the stained clay that really tie these all together, I think. So yes, this is our mill, our glorious wheat mill, I guess is what it is. But yes, I tried to add the detail again where I was showing like how the mill would be processed even. So let's go upstairs. So the mill spins with wind powering it, and then that makes this, there's like a, if you listen close, there's like an internal churning to it, which I created by doing minecart spinning in a circle. And then it comes down here and they process the wheat into kind of flour, I think is what it's supposed to go into. This is where it would churn it more. And then all the way down in the bottom of here, it makes your flour. Look, it's flour, guys. Yeah. And there's also another secret entrance down here. This one broke. What? What's going on here? Why is this not pushing? There it goes. Weird. The button was like broken, but this is another entrance down to our little secret area down below. Like I said, I have several of them kind of hidden around. And yeah, I really like how this one turned out. What was next? Was it the stables or the, I think it was the barracks next. Yeah, there's nothing else over there right now. We did all these farms too. Yeah, I think it was the barracks. Barracks took me a while too. And I think I did partially in creative on this one. Oh, the mill I did all on camera, or on a live stream. I pretty much built the whole mill, and I didn't come up with a design beforehand at all, so that's kind of all just improvised. This, like I said, this one I kind of built ahead of time. The house I kind of built ahead of time in creative. And then this, I think I did both. I think I did a little bit ahead of time and then a little bit, yeah, just kind of improvising here and changing things out. And I think it looks really good. It might not look like a barracks. Maybe it looks more like a monastery because of the stained glass windows. But I think it looks really cool adding that stuff to it. And we've got on the inside of our barracks our little warrior outfits that we can get into here. And I know everybody says when they come by, like, oh my gosh, I was so scared. I thought somebody was standing in there. They get shocked by it. I've gotten shocked by it a few times. And then inside our barracks, we got all our beds for all the soldiers to sleep, and then all our weapons and food and stuff just hanging on the wall. And then up here even, yeah, there's even more space. And then I put chests up here, but I never ended up filling them. There's a couple in here that have books in them. Where is it? Yeah, there's one in here, and then there's one like over there, I think. And they have little stories almost. I tried to make it like their own little characters going on in here. And I remember when somebody stumbled across them, they were like, what is this? This is the weirdest thing I've ever read. Where did this come from? But yeah, those types of things, those types of details and Easter eggs is what I enjoy adding to things. So yes, next is the stables. Stables I built in creative for sure ahead of time, but I think it looks still really good. I used birch wood instead of our traditional oak, at least for some of it. And we got our horses Potato and Carrots in here. The naming behind Carrots came from a fan. Said, you were holding carrots when you were asking for names for the horse. So Carrots, it should be called Carrots. And I said, okay, let's do that. And now it's Carrots. And then Potato just seemed to fit because of carrots, right? Maybe I need to get more horses and name them other edible vegetables in this game. Maybe pumpkin pie. I guess pumpkin's not. Is pumpkin a vegetable or a fruit? I don't know. I have a couple open spots here though that I could put them in. And then what else do we got inside? I think I put a bunch of an area for a stableman to have his what are these called? Saddles. Why could I not think of that word? I don't know. Or he could have his saddles and his wheat and his horse armor and all that stuff. I think these guys, like, I wish you could remove saddles, but you cannot. So, it's all right. Let's go to the top here. Let's see. Yep. So I built this little extra area up here with the roof. I definitely need to get this place on the map because I think this pattern of the roof looks really cool from an overview standpoint because it's all different. You can't really tell now, but it does look pretty cool from overhead. And then I added like even a detailed pattern for the roof too here, which people will never see, but I did it. I did things like that. I tried to make them intricate. The tower was fun to build. I really enjoyed this tower, this little watchtower we have. With the different layers, and the roof on this thing is so intricate. Is it a roof or a roof? Roof is like what a dog makes. Roof is also a noise a dog makes. Maybe. Can't see it even from here, but it is quite intricate in its details and its all its glory. Maybe I can get up there with a pearl. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried. I didn't really have ender pearls when I was building any of this, which is like a huge convenience now because you can just do this all day. Ender pearl, come on. Oh man, I barely made that. Okay, let's go up here. Yeah, so there's a lot of intricate detail up here with this roof, whatever it's called. So yeah, I really like how this one turned out too. Let's go inside instead of standing on the roof. Let's pop in here. So I tried to make it kind of look like it was overgrown. All of these I kind of did that same kind of theme. But I think it looks cool from the top. You can get a good look at everything. I was planning to put some stuff inside, but I never really got to it. So yeah, you can kind of see the whole landscape here, the whole town and everything. Looks pretty cool. But I still need to do so much more out here. And this is overlooking the outside. Oh yeah, our dock is down here. I never cleaned up after the dock. Let's go over there. Crafting table. Thank you, Paulette. Yeah, this is our dock area. I made a little fish house for and a little fish banner, and yeah, kind of marks it. Hey, buddy, you want some fish? Do you want fish? The fish are over here. Come this way. Anyways, yeah, we added like some details with these barrels of fish here. Hi. Hi. And what else? What else? Distracted by this customer. He seems to really want something. Oh yeah, we added a little ship. And oh, there's another customer. And yeah, added the sails, and I tried to do a little bit of detail with these sails. And like after I did all this stuff, I was like, you know, I kind of need a break from the Age of Codewing area, and I decided to stop building stuff out here and then take a break and go back to Liam's and do some other things on the server. So yeah, I'll probably be getting back to it very soon. I think once I do more with Liam's, the battle boob, I want to get back over here and finish all this stuff off. Another customers. All right, I'm just gonna leave you guys alone. Let's go this way. What's in this chest? A lot of stuff. Wow. Wow. What else? What else? What else? Oh. I never finished that. It's just exposed. This kind of shows that I'm a little bit of a slacker. I need to put this thing somewhere else, somewhere better. Yeah. What else did I want to do today? That might be it, I think, guys. I'm trying to think if there's other places I want to show off and showcase a little bit, but I think this might be it. But yeah, I really appreciate all the continued support. When I first started on here, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going to happen, if we would be able to get a good community around us, but you guys have all supported us for so long, and it continued to support us for so long. It's so awesome, and we wouldn't be here without you guys. It really means a lot to me and a lot to all of us. You know, just like I said before, just by watching our videos, watching each other's videos, and following all of us really helps all of us continue on here and strengthens us even more. So we definitely helps to have you guys support with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Episode 100. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.